Hey everybody, it's me again. Just want to talk about another pair of shoes. I think these ones are super weird looking, but that's what makes them really cool. The weirdness makes them so unique, I think, that not a lot of people got them. Of course, I'm talking about the Adidas Prophere. This is a pretty casual shoe. I think it's designed in the spirit of a runner. I wouldn't run in these. Seems to be the trend this year. There's a lot of runners coming out that aren't really runners because they don't have very much lockdown, but they're very comfortable for casual wear and walking and just all-day use. So the Prophere, I think it sat on shelves quite a bit because it came out earlier this year. Starting retail, I think, was $120 to $140. You can get them now for $60 or less a lot of times. I know Adidas.com right now is having a pretty good sale, so it's 30% off of any price. $60 for these, 30% off that, so you're looking at, a pretty affordable pair of shoes. And they're unique. I mean, I don't think it gets much more unique than this right now, especially with this sole. It's very textured, pointy, comes off the back. Okay, sorry. So anyway, it's a pretty unique looking shoe, sat on shelves, so pretty cheap, pretty affordable. I think it's still very cool looking in its uniqueness. There's a lot of sneakers out there that are really just different colors of the same thing or barely different, looking as far as the shoe itself goes, because they keep redoing. I mean, Ultra Boost, 1 to 4, they all look similar, if not almost the same. So when they come out with a new model like this and then they really just break the mold and do just this crazy sole, I think that that has value in itself as a stylish piece of gear, So about the shoe, other than the looks, it's knit. The knit's pretty cool. It's got some asymmetrical patterns there, different colors knitted into it. I think all of the colorways are like this except there's one that's like almost a canvasy type look that's been bleach stained, so that's kind of cool if you're into that look. Reminds me of old tie-dye stuff. It's got this cool shark fin here, or like Batmobile thing. Serves no real purpose other than aesthetics. I think it helps just direct the eye maybe. Doesn't have a pull tab on the heel, but this is pretty stiff. It does, however, have this tongue tab that runs all the way down the center. It's stitched down where the laces cross. Got the Adidas trifoil here. The inside has some different softer material in the heel, but then I don't think there's much up inside, so you're just up against the knit, but that knit is very comfortable. And as you can see, my knit is folded from creasing because I just wear these all the time. I mean, that upper makes these some of the most comfortable shoes that I own. The sole, not so much, not as comfortable, doesn't have a lot of, give, so it's pretty stiff relative to shoes like Ultra Boost or Air Max, but for the price point, this upper really just makes up for it. There's a lot of room in this shoe. These are 10.5. Like I've said in other videos, I wear a 10 true fit, but I never buy 10s because I like my shoes to fit just loose enough that I can wiggle my toes. I can definitely do that with these knit shoes, so I could probably get away with a size 10, but that would probably make putting it on a little bit difficult because there's no tongue. It's just this new sock thing that they've been doing with a lot of these shoes, so definitely I prefer this. The upsize makes me feel more comfortable when I'm putting them on, so I'm not going to ruin them or anything, and I probably wouldn't. This is pretty durable, this knit's pretty durable, but I'm just extra paranoid about stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, that's really all there is to say about this shoe. It just looks so rad. I don't really think there's any way around it. Either you love it or you hate it. Very polarizing shoe. Whether or not you like it or hate it, you can't deny it that it's one of the most unique shoes out right now. And because it's an earlier release this year, it's affordable. Everybody can get it. Even if you're, just saving up your allowance, then it's totally within your price range. You can add it to your collection and definitely put it in your rotation. The one drawback to the shoe that I will say is if you're into keeping your shoes clean, the knit, definitely have to use a softer bristled brush. And this sole, because of the texture on it, it collects dirt fast and it's very hard to clean. My brush doesn't really get in there very well, so I mean I've even run these under some water before, being careful not to totally saturate it to get it pretty clean. So that's kind of tough, but they come in different colorways, so if you're really concerned about that, you can get the darker soles and that'll hide any of that. So definitely something to consider. And the laces really serve no function. The cage here doesn't really lock you in that much, so I mean you can lace it up however you want. I haven't really unlaced it since I got it. This is just how it kind of came after I initially tied them. So other than that, there really isn't a lot negative to say about the shoe. It's very comfortable, the upper especially. The sole is average comfort, and then it's just super unique. So definitely take a look at these in the future. You'll see them anywhere at any store, and you'll see them online for sale right now. So catch me next time. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I try to post pictures every day, different shoes and different stuff. I've been a little bit lax on that lately because I've been on vacation, so been kind of slow. So thanks again, guys.